Hello and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is a daily reading for October 15th, 2019. I hope everybody enjoyed their Aries full moon weekend. I just want to send a huge shout out and a virtual hug to all of my returning viewers and subscribers, and a huge welcome to any new subscribers or viewers. I'm just going to ask that you guys go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and like, comment, and share if that's something that you like to do. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into our reading. Spirit, so let's ask Spirit, our angels, our ancestors, our loved ones who have passed, what information, what messages do you have for us for October 15th, 2019? Spirit, what do we need to know for October 15th, 2019? Okay, while I'm doing this, also I'm going to ask that you guys hit that wiggly bell so you guys get all of my latest videos and my uploads. And also go ahead and check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs that I have posted for your new moon, for your full moon in Aries reading until the new moon in Scorpio on September 28th. Okay, Spirit, please tell us what we need to know. This guy wants to come out. The Fool. I'm using the After Tarot, so it's the typical tarot images depicted a minute or a few seconds after the images that we're used to seeing, if that makes sense. Okay, interesting. So the overall energy here, you guys, is the Five of Pentacles. Okay, while I tell you about the Five of Pentacles, I'm also going to be pulling some divine doors for us for the end of the reading. The Five of Pentacles, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and this is all about hardship. It's usually financial, or it could be health. It's all about being out in the cold. You can see these people, they're either, they're hungry, they don't have enough. It looks like they're living on the streets. But it could also be a path that you've chosen. I don't always see this card as, someone being destitute or someone, losing all of their money, but it is a card of going through some tough times. And going through tough times financially or with your help, but it could also be a road that you've chosen. So sometimes we take the easy road and sometimes we take the hard road. And so this woman here walking, she does look like she's in tatters. She does look like she is, that she's hurting. She's not happy. They're not happy to be out in the cold, but she's not alone. There's a community there. Now, I'm getting a few different messages from Spirit about this card. The first message that's coming out for me is that also I want you to pay particular attention to people that don't have any money, or people that are less fortunate than we are. There's a message, especially when people are working on law of attraction, about giving and receiving, and not judging people that come into your life. So you might actually, it might be a very important lesson that you learn, or you might hear something really special that might change your life from somebody that you're not expecting to hear it from. And it might be from somebody on the street, begging for money. It might be somebody panhandling. It might be somebody that I'm getting this image of you, somebody walking in either to a room, or you seeing them on the street and you sort of judging them because they're not dressed well, and that this person, Spirit is saying, is going to be very important to you, or say something, or this experience is going to be a really important lesson for you. This is a 5 card. If you remember yesterday, we had a lot of 5s coming out. So I do want you to pay attention to 5s are a little bit about conflict and about change. Okay, so there might be a change in circumstance. This might be improving because I'm getting underneath that we do have the Five of Cups, and this is happiness, this is abundance and family, in sharing, in home, in love, emotions, and underneath that we do have my twin flame card, my marriage card, happiness, enjoying, enjoying warmth. Um, and also we have the Three of Cups. It just keeps going. So this definitely could have to do with, a family love relationship, a twin flame connection, something like that. So the first message here was to, make sure you don't underestimate somebody that you might normally write off because of the way they look or because of their financial circumstance. I'm getting that there's a really important message there for you. The second one also is that this woman may have chosen this path, and sometimes our path to happiness isn't always easy, and getting what we want and manifesting what we want, it's not always going to be, this yellow brick road. There's going to be trials and there's going to be tribulations, and we can't expect everything to be easy. So if you do run up against obstacles, take them as learning experiences and a chance to show who you are and how resilient you can be. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn over these cards. Yep. Wow. Ooh, ooh, I love this, you guys. Yeah, so for some of you who might have been going through a hard time, some of you might have, been going through like a dark night of the soul and doing a lot of shadow work. I'm also getting for some of you that are doing law of attraction and that sort of thing, that, taking a risk, whatever risk, and again, it might be taking a risk on a person or a partnership that on, at first glance didn't look that great. Taking that risk is going to really pay off. And the Fool, I love this because the Fool in the normal Rider-Waite deck is about to step off of this cliff. Here he has, but he doesn't even care that he's fallen. He's still hanging on. He's really got his eye on the prize. He's maintaining his optimism. He's so concentrated on this fun, light-hearted journey. He didn't heed the warnings, and he fell off the cliff, but he doesn't really care. He's kind of like, yeah, I'm good. This rose is what's so important to me right now, and it smells so beautiful, even though it looks like he's in this very precarious, dangerous situation. So I'm getting that for some of you, this risk is really going to pay off. And I'm getting for some of you, it may be a financial investment, something that was risky, something that maybe people said, hey, no, that's not doing so well, or don't, I wouldn't do that. And I think you had a lot of naysayers, but you did it anyways. And you decided to stay optimistic. And the Empress comes out, and this is abundance. This is creativity. So this risk is super paying off. She is Mother Earth. She's nurturing. I think you had this idea, and again, I'm getting that like a lot of people were against this idea, but you went with it, you nurtured it, you created it, and it's growing, and it's really bringing you into this amazing place, because the Six of Swords is all about moving into like a calmer environment. So it's either in your home environment, in your relationship, or your financial future. And it looks like things are really calming down for you. You may have had some help here. Again, it might be a partnership. It may be somebody that people said, no, this person, they don't look right, or they're not dressed right, or what. I just get, there were a lot of naysayers, and you just did your own thing. You stuck to your guns. You were really free spirited. You were really, you did what you thought was right. You trusted your intuition, and you really created this abundance that's moving you along into this path, into a whole new, wonderful, and beautiful place. And I love this. Then we have the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords is all about nightmares and not sleeping and feeling really horrible, and it's usually a card of a miscarriage. So here with the Empress here, the Empress is always pregnant. If this were to show up in the upright, I would say this could point to an actual miscarriage, although I don't like to say that so much, but it would, a miscarriage of destiny or of whatever project. But because this is in reverse, it's the opposite. It's like this is this piece that's coming with this Six of Swords, with whatever you've created. And I get that you worked really hard, and you had to work through a lot of self-doubt and negative naysayers in your surroundings, you just went with it anyways, and you were able to, or you are creating something that's just absolutely gorgeous, and it's going to bring you so much peace and so much calm. And I'm just getting somebody who finally, after being feeling like left out and feeling this sort of desperate and feeling confused and feeling like you don't have enough, that you're finally going to wake up in the mornings and just feel calm and feel peaceful and feel like everything is right in the world. And just like, I'm so glad, I followed my path and my journey and not somebody else's. Yeah, this is just really nice energy, you guys. So Spirit, please tell the collective what else they need to know for October 15th, 2019. What other messages do you have for the collective, all signs, for October 15th, 2019? Okay, accelerated motion. I love this. This is very much so like the Eight of Wands cards. It's like, look, you had a dream. You kept your eye on the prize even when things were difficult. And I want you to look at how there's snow falling in this Five of Pentacles card, and it's sort of mirrored in the sky, and this person really kept their eye on their dream and stayed focused. Again, here, he's not really worried about like the risks he's taking. He's not really worried about anything other than this white rose, okay, which we see like that focus, and that's like accelerated motion. Here we've got, the Empress, she's sitting very comfortably in what she's created, but then we see this movement forward, and it's just mirrored in that Eight of Cups. And it's also about like, letting go, ignoring, the naysayers, and then not being so attached to the outcome, or trying to micromanage how things are going to happen. But, consistent effort over time is definitely going to pay off. And it may seem like it was really slow in the beginning, but then you're going to see it really speed up. Okay, so the next card out is Destiny. I love this. This is beautiful. This is the Wheel of Fortune card. I love that you also have another 10 showing up. So this is sort of the end of a cycle. This is happiness. This is everything that you've done, all your trials and your tribulations. They're going to amount to something. So for those of you that are feeling exasperated, and if you're feeling really tired and you're like, why am I doing this? Or it's been so hard, just know that like sticking to your guns and being true to yourself is just going to bring everything full circle, and it's going to bring you so much peace, and you're going to move like right into a whole other way of being. I think you're going to see a lot of change take place. All right, so what other messages do you have for us, Spirit? What other messages do you have for the collective? All right, and then we have the Universe. I love this. This is the World card, and you're getting really major arcana cards coming out here. You're having the Fool, and you have the Empress, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and then you have the Universe. This is the completion of a cycle. So whatever you've been working towards, whether it's, a happy family, whether it's a soulmate connection, a marriage, a relationship, a business venture, I see that you're going to be celebrating in the future, and all of the hard work that you've put into it is going to come full circle. This was written in the stars a really long time ago. The stars here, excuse me, I'm like slurring. I'm getting so excited. The stars here, everything, the stars are going to align for you. You just sort of had to go through a little bit of, a few hiccups, and maybe you had to, learn some lessons before you see this abundance coming in. And more than abundance, I'm just seeing like all of this peace. And so like everything you've been manifesting, everything you've been working on. Some of you might have been working on full moon wishes. We just had the full moon in Aries. So I'm getting like all of this is going to be coming to fruition for you, and you're going to be completing a cycle, and you're going to be leaving the old and the negative behind, okay, to start something new. And that's really, really true to who you are, and that's going to bring you a lot of peace and security. I love this, you guys. It's such a nice reading. So then we have the non-judgment, the Lady of the Mirror. So take this time. It's really important to reflect on your journey. Okay, reflect on all the good and all the bad, or the perceived bad, and see, look at how far you've come, and look at how you've transformed in the process, whether it's from like ignorant to full of wisdom, whether it's, being full of self-doubt and negative self-talk, to, being like, yeah, I can do this, and realizing that, you are the creator of your own destiny, and that you have free will. And it's not always easy to like overcome, patterns, negative thought patterns, and years of, self-sabotage and abuse. I'm getting that, this has like been no easy task. All right, so that's really nice. And then we have the sun dancers, joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. So just to sort of reiterate, Spirit is saying, the universe not only has your back, that this is destiny, and you've created your own destiny. You've come through a really tough period, but happiness and stability and a nice home, and that home could just be within yourself. It doesn't necessarily have to be, that you're buying a house, although for some of you, I get that you might be. And then, I normally don't read this many cards under the general energy card, but the Three of Cups is all about celebration, and the Sun Dancers come to you as a reminder from Spirit that, make sure that you celebrate all of your successes, big and small, and that, that you will be celebrating, and that you're divinely guided, and, your angels, your ancestors, your loved ones who have passed, everyone is, working towards, creating prosperity and abundance in your life. Just don't doubt the process, and just don't doubt yourself. Okay, so I'm just going to pull an angel answers card for you guys to get another message from Spirit for October 15th, 2019. And this is the card that wanted to come out, and it said wait. Okay, so some of you are on that precipice. Some of you have been working hard. Some of you have been feeling a little downtrodden, feeling like, your ships are never going to come in. But Spirit says, just wait. Everything is coming to you. There's divine timing at work here. So you guys, this is a beautiful message. Now let's check and see what door Spirit wants us to walk through. It's a beautiful door, ornate. I love these door pulls, these rings. Destiny. One door closes, another opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. Wow, very nice. So you guys, that's beautiful. So this is your destiny, okay? You had to go through something, or you're going through something really tough, but you've been able to manifest, or you will be able to manifest this peace. It is part of your destiny. I just want you to look at how we have destiny coming out 2 times in your readings. So don't worry, this is your destiny, okay? This is going to happen. Remember, you do have free will, but you are, everything you're working towards is going to come to fruition. You're ending a cycle. Maybe it's financial hardship. Maybe it's, hardships in love, okay, in partnerships and that sort of thing. But, just take a moment to reflect on your journey, where you started, and how you've been able to persevere, and how perseverance is going to bring you everything that you want. So remember, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for listening. If you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment and share if that's something you like to do, and definitely check out your full moon and Aries readings for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. All right, and I love you, and I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day.